For more than a decade, the OHS Archives kept a large portion of its collection on the property of a derelict wool processing mill in western New Hampshire. The barn provided primitive protection from the elements, as broken window panes, ill-fitting doors, and an occasional roof leak allowed for snow, rain, and birds to soil valuable documents. The barn had no heat, water, or electricity. Further, it was a fire trap, since the floors were covered with a greasy layer of sheep lanolin. In late 2014, the OHS was awarded a grant to move the New Hampshire collection to a safe, climate-controlled storage facility in the Philadelphia area. Thus, in early December 2014, the New Hampshire barn was emptied by professional library and archives movers, and the collection was on its way south to Warminster, Pennsylvania. Located in Warminster Township, a stable and prosperous middle-class community just north of Philadelphia, is a massive multi-million square foot structure known as the Naval Air Development Center, a Cold War research center active from 1949 to its closing in 1993. Today, the property is a sprawling industrial park of mostly wholesale distribution centers. Much of the Navy's research was secret, and much was conducted in underground laboratories and workshops. While the entrance to the OHS storage building is at street level, the ground rises rapidly. Thus, after a walk down a long hallway, entrance to our warehouse is deep underground, cave-like as there is no heating or cooling, yet the temperature remains constant. A dehumidification system keeps our collection dry and mold-free. Of our unprocessed material, we have three new collections that look very exciting. One is the archives of the Boston chapter of the American Guild of Organist Archives. The other is the archives of the now defunct American Organ Institute from Oklahoma. And we also have the archives of the American Theater Organ Society. In the Boston archives, we have the archives of E. Power Biggs, the famous British-American organist. In this box, we have a collection of programs, recital programs. So let's pull one of these out. Yes, a 1946 program that he played at Memorial Church at Harvard, and it was radio broadcast, with Arthur Fiedler conducting the Boston Symphony Orchestra. Here again, we have another Biggs recital concert with Kusevitsky conducting the Boston Symphony, but this time in New York City at Hunter College. And finally, in this file, we have a recital program sponsored by the American Guild of Organists at the First Church of Christ Scientists. That would be the Mother Church in Boston. And E. Power Biggs, Ruth Barrett Arno are the two organists featured, and Robert Collins baritone. We also have the archives of an equally famous, if not more famous, organist, that is of Virgil Fox. The Virgil Fox archives come to us by way of the American Organ Institute in Oklahoma, and now these are in our possession. So this particular archival box contains recital and concert programs. So let's pull out one 1953 to 1964 and see what we have. Sussex County Music Foundation sponsored this recital series, and this would be Sussex County well, frankly, it doesn't say. The Dallas chapter of the American Guild of Organists 1956-1957 organ recital series. Nita Aiken performance. John Huston. Virgil Fox. Fox is playing his arrangement of J.S. Bach's Now Think We All Are God in Dulce Jubilo, several other Bach pieces. A mammoth Rager piece on How Brightly Shines the Morning Star, and Duruflé's famous suite, Opus 5, the Prelude Sicilian and Toccata.
Join us next month as OHSLA Today continues with Bynum in the Bunker, Part 2.